There is a gang so large, the FBI cannot count its members. Some say 30,000, some say 100,000. They operate in 120 cities across the United States and in every major country in Central America. They have their own courts, their own prisons, their own laws. Governments are afraid of them. Rival gangs bow to them. And it all started on a single street corner in Los Angeles. This is the 18th Street Gang, and this is what it costs to reach the top. You are 13 years old. You don't choose the 18th Street Gang. It chooses you. Maybe your cousin is already in. Maybe the older guys on your block have been watching you for months. One day, they call you over. You feel important. You feel seen. You have no idea what you just walked into. Your name now is Paro. It means helper, because that is all you are. You run packages across the neighborhood and you don't ask what's inside. You stand on the corner for 8 hours straight and text a number the moment you see a police car. Your feet hurt. You don't sit down. You stand on that corner until someone tells you to go home. You sleep in your mother's house, but you belong to the street now. The older homies test you constantly. They send you into rival territory on purpose just to see if you run. If you run, you are nothing. If you stand your ground and come back bloody, they notice you. One night, a car slows down next to you. Someone inside throws a glass bottle that shatters across your shoulder. You look up. Blue rags hanging from the window. Rivals. They laugh as they drive away. You memorize the car. You don't tell the police. You tell your homie. That is the first lesson. The street handles the street. You make no money. You eat when someone offers you food. You are not a member. You are an audition. Level 2. The chequeo. You pass the test. Now comes the real one. To become a full member, you have to be jumped in. You stand in the middle of a circle. 18 seconds. Every man in that circle hits you as hard as they can. You cannot fall. You cannot cover your face. If you go down and stay down, it's over. You don't get a second chance. You take every punch, every kick. Your lip splits open. Something cracks near your ribs. You are not sure if it's broken. You don't care. You stay on your feet. When it's over, they grab you. They call you brother. Someone hands you a cloth to wipe the blood off your face. You are in. You are a chequeo, a prospect. Now you carry a weapon, not for yourself, for the older guys. If the police stop them, they need to be clean. You are the one who holds the gun. You are the one who goes to jail if it goes wrong. You are 12, 13, maybe 14 years old. In the eyes of the law, you are a child. In the eyes of the gang, you are a tool. Your job now is to prove yourself. The homies will give you an assignment. It might be beating a man who owes money. It might be something worse. You don't hesitate. Hesitation means weakness. Weakness gets you killed. You ink your skin for the first time. The number 18, or XV3. You are marked now. Forever. There is no leaving. There is no interview at a normal job with that tattoo on your neck. You understand this, and somehow, surrounded by your brothers, it doesn't scare you yet. Level 3. The homeboy. You are a full member now, a homeboy. You have your own corner, your own block. The younger guys look at you the way you used to look at the older ones. You feel the power in that. You like it. Your job is money, extortion, drugs, stolen cars. You visit the small businesses on your street, the bakery, the phone repair shop, the corner store. You walk in calm. You smile. You tell the owner it would be a shame if something happened to his windows. You tell him the neighborhood is getting dangerous. You tell him your guys can protect him, for a fee, every week, without fail. Most of them pay. The ones who don't pay, you make an example of. Not always with violence. Sometimes you just destroy something, spray paint the front, smash the glass case. Let everyone on the block see what non-compliance looks like. But there are nights when it gets worse than that. A rival gang tags your wall. You take it personally. 3 of you pile into a car. You find 2 of their members walking home. You don't stop. You don't talk. You handle it fast and you drive away and nobody saw anything. The police will come to your neighborhood and ask questions. Nobody will answer. That is the code. You are making money now. A few hundred a week. You buy new shoes, a gold chain. You feel untouchable. But the money goes mostly up. You keep a cut and pass the rest to your shot caller. This is not optional. This is the tax. Short him once and you will spend a week wondering if today is the day someone comes for you. Level 4. The Veterano. You survived long enough to become a Veterano. Maybe it took 5 years. Maybe it took a prison sentence. You sat in a cell and did your time and never gave up a single name. That silence bought you this rank. Loyalty is the currency of the 18th Street Gang, and you have proven yours at a price most men cannot pay. You are not on the corner anymore. You are above the corner. You manage 3 or 4 crews. The homeboys bring the money to you. You count it at a kitchen table late at night, with a pistol next to the stack. Your word is law in your territory. If 2 younger members have a conflict, they bring it to you. You settle it. If a business owner tries to stop paying, you send your guys and the problem resolves itself. If a rival crew pushes into your block, you don't make a phone call. You respond immediately and aggressively, and you make sure the message is received clearly. This block belongs to 18th Street, and it always will. But you carry something heavy now. You have seen what this life does to people. You have been to more funerals than birthdays. You stood over a casket last month for a kid you practically raised on the street. 17 years old. You said the words. You kept your face still. You did not cry until you were alone. The younger guys look at you like you are invincible. You know you are not. You know what the statistics say. You know most men in your position are either dead or in prison before 40. You push the thought down. You focus on the money. You focus on the block. You keep moving, because the moment you stop moving, the street catches up to you. Level 5. The shot caller. You are a shot caller now. You do not explain yourself to anyone below you. You give orders and those orders are carried out. That is all. You control a clique, sometimes 2 or 3 cliques, across a district. You manage the drug flow, the extortion routes, the weapons supply. When a shipment needs to move, you plan the route. When someone inside the organization betrays the gang, you decide the punishment. You do not enjoy this part, but you do not hesitate. You have lawyers, not because you are innocent, because you are smart. When one of your soldiers gets arrested, you have a number to call within the hour. You have politicians who have taken your money and now owe you silence. You understand now that the real power in this world is not in the gun. The gun is just the threat. The real power is in the relationship. Who owes you, who fears you, who needs you. You dress like a businessman. You own a car wash and a small restaurant. On paper, you are an entrepreneur. In reality, those businesses exist to clean the gang's money and give your members a legitimate address to put on their parole paperwork. You are protected by layers. The police know your name. They have a file with your photo on it. But they cannot touch you. Not yet. Level 6. The leader. You run everything now. You are the leader of your chapter, your programa. You answer only to the national leadership. Every shot caller in your region reports to you. Every dollar that moves through your territory is counted and accounted for, and a portion of it ends up in your hands. You no longer exist in public. You are a ghost. You have not been seen on a street corner in years. You operate through layers, messages passed through 3 or 4 people before they reach you, orders sent back the same way. If the police arrest someone and they talk, the trail dies long before it reaches your name. You live well. A large house behind a wall, a generator, armed men at the gate. Your children go to private school. Your wife does not ask questions. This is an agreement you made silently, and she accepted silently because the house is beautiful, and the refrigerator is always full, and some things are better left unspoken. but you have not slept a full night in 4 years. You know too much about too many people, and they know the same about you. The man who was your closest friend for 2 decades, the man who was your best man at your wedding, is now your biggest threat. Because he wants what you have. Because everyone wants what you have. You watch him carefully. You watch everyone carefully. When a rival organization makes a move against one of your cliques, you authorize a response that sends a message so clear it takes 3 days to appear in the newspapers. You feel nothing when you hear the result. You stopped feeling those things a long time ago. Feeling things is a luxury you cannot afford. A government task force has been running surveillance on you for 18 months. You know this because you have a source inside the department. You adjust. You change your routines. You move houses. You never use the same phone for more than 2 weeks. You are the most powerful man in every room you enter. You are also the most hunted. Dark conclusion. Here's the truth nobody tells you when you were 13 years old, standing on that corner feeling important for the first time. The 18th Street Gang has existed for over 60 years. In that time, thousands of men have climbed this ladder. They fought for their blocks. They bled for their cliques. They sacrificed their freedom, their families, their futures for a seat at this table. Almost none of them are still alive to enjoy it. The ones who made it to the top are in maximum security prisons, or they are in the ground. Or they are living in hiding in a country where they don't speak the language, looking over their shoulder every single day, knowing the clock is running out. There is no retirement in the 18th Street Gang. There is no exit interview. You do not shake hands with the boss and walk out the front door. You leave in handcuffs, or you leave in a casket. Or you disappear and hope the men you once commanded are not the ones who find you. You chose this life. Or maybe the life chose you, the way it chose the boy on the corner before you, and the boy before him, and every desperate, forgotten, invisible kid who needed somewhere to belong and found the worst possible answer. The street does not love you back. It never did.